Hi guys, it's Jennifer Nickel with Prairie View A&M University Cooperative Extension Program. I'm here in the Crisis Kitchen and I wanted to bring you another quick, easy recipe that you can make at home. This literally takes 5 minutes to prepare and 5 minutes to make. Very, very easy. We're going to make refrigerator pickles today. If you know anything about pickles, you know they're really good and they're really high in antioxidants. They reduce muscle cramping, and they're just low in calories, so you can have as many as you want. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with all the spices. Keep in mind that you can use whatever spices that you want, but I'm just going to give you a recipe that you can use if you don't know which spices to use. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start out with our garlic. This says to use 5 cloves of garlic. 1 medium clove of garlic, if you like to use the cloves, equals 1 to 1.5 teaspoons of minced garlic. So I use minced garlic because I'm really bad at math. So let's start. I'm just going to put, the recipe calls for 1 quart mason jar or 2 pint jars. I have 2 pint jars here. So we're going to half this recipe and put half in one pint jar and half in the other. But if you want to make it simpler, just simply use a quart. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use our garlic here. I like garlic, so I'm going to put 3 teaspoons in each one. Garlic is so yummy. It smells so good. These are my teaspoons. Some might be bigger than others, but don't worry about that. Garlic is manna, so you can use as much or as little as you want. All right, the next thing we're going to use is kosher salt. So it says not to use iodized salt, which is your normal cooking salt. So use kosher salt. The recipe calls for 1.5 teaspoons of salt. I'm just going to put 1 teaspoon in each. So let's start out. This is a 1/2 teaspoon, so I'm going to put half in there. And remember, you guys, this is your recipe. Make it your own. So I'm kind of guesstimating here, and that's not a problem. All right. The next thing we're going to use is 2 teaspoons of black peppercorn. So this is the kind that you get from, excuse me, if you want to, this is the kind that you use if you have a grinder at home. The next thing we're going to use is our fresh dill. Today we're using this fresh dill from Square Mile Farm. They grow that dill out there. It smells so good. We're going to put 6 sprigs, or 3 sprigs in one and 3 in the other. It calls for 6 large sprigs. Then the next thing is our bay leaf. I'm going to cut this in half because we're halving our recipe, half here, half here. The next thing I'm going to use is the red pepper flakes. This is what they call optional, but I like spicy things, so I'm going to use the red pepper flakes. But you can also use sugar. If you like sweet pickles, put some sugar in there. Remember, this is your recipe. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to mix up, or we're going to put in, I guess we're going to put in the cucumbers. So just half it. Half this. This calls for an English hothouse seedless cucumber. I think anyone will work, but I think probably this kind is best for pickling. I've already have this cut up. Remember, you can cut these in large slices and small slices, however you like it. All right. Then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to make our water vinegar base. This calls for 3 tablespoons of either apple cider vinegar or white vinegar. I use apple cider vinegar. So you're going to use 3 tablespoons in 1.5 cups of water. So remember, we're halving this. So I'm going to pour half in one jar and half in the other. Mix that up. All right. So we have our jars of pickles right here and all of our spices, and we're just going to put half, which is about 3/4 cup each. And then the other 3/4 cup in there. All right, put your lid on. shake it up. Refrigerator pickles are so easy. You just put these in the refrigerator for a day to 2 days, and then they're ready to go. I hope to see you guys soon. Bye, guys.